All right, the last of the late afternoon games, the Patriots at the Chargers. This line opened up Chargers -2.5, and is now it's a pick 'em. So who do you like here?
Even with the line move, I like the Patriots, and I hate that because the Patriots aren't playing well right now. But this goes back to something we were talking about earlier. It's Bill Belichick against a rookie quarterback. Belichick's record against, or rather, young quarterback. Kyler Murray's not a rookie, but Justin Herbert is. And Bill Belichick's record against rookie quarterbacks, at least before this season, was 19-5 straight up. I don't know what that is against the spread, but he just gives them such a tough time. He throws exotic looks at them, shows them things they've really never seen before, forces them to make quick decisions. Herbert hasn't had that at all this year. And, he's having a great year, and he's probably going to win Rookie of the Year, and rightfully so. But I think the Patriots defense is, one, getting healthier, two, playing better, and three, Belichick's going to have some sort of plan and tricks up his sleeve to keep Herbert off balance. I think that'll keep the Chargers from really moving the ball downfield and scoring. I think they're still going to be able to move the ball and get maybe into field goal range on occasion. With Austin Eckler back, they can have just some dump-off plays to take pressure off Herbert there. So I think the Chargers will move the ball, but I don't think they're going to score a ton. Meanwhile, the Patriots, they have the formula needed to beat the Chargers. The Chargers have struggled against the run game in recent weeks. We just saw the Bills have Zach Moss and Devin Singletary run for, I think, close to 140 yards on them. And those two haven't really done much at all this year on the ground. So with Damian Harris and James White playing well and Cam Newton being able to carry the ball on the ground, I think that Belichick's going to play a clock control game, just run the ball down the field as much as he can, use a few pass plays here and there to keep the defense off balance. But if he can have a really good run offense in this one, it's going to negate the pressure of Joey Bosa, which is the best player on the LA defense. So I think that if Belichick brings the right coaching plan into this one, which I have no doubt that he will, New England should win this. I just think that they're better coached than Los Angeles. And even if Los Angeles has better personnel, their offense is still young and learning at quarterback. And that's not easy to do against Belichick coach team. So I'm going to be on the Patriots for probably 2 to 3 units here, even with the big line change.
Yeah. What if Anthony Lynn brings in the right coaching plan? Probably
that
not.
would be surprising. And I like Anthony Lynn as much as the next guy. I think he's a good offensive mind. He's just has trouble being a head coach, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit. In a close game, I think I like Belichick over Lynn, and like the Chargers, all they do is lose close games, and like this it feels like this kind of should be a close game. Like all the Patriots games seem to come down to the wire, and I have a lot of faith in Belichick beating Anthony Lynn. What you said about the rookie quarterbacks is like that's my main thesis for liking the Patriots as well. 19-5 is like pretty good, and you said you don't know what the spread record is, and like in this case it doesn't matter because it's a pick 'em. So 19-5 straight up, like that's good enough for me to take the Patriots. It just seems like Justin Herbert has, like you said, he's had some great moments this year, but he's struggled in a couple games recently, like against Brian Flores, like another great defensive minded coach. Last week against Sean McDermott, another great defensive minded coach. Herbert didn't have his best game, and it seems like the Patriots should be able to handle what the Chargers have. Patriots are great against tight ends, so Hunter Henry's not going to do much. Stephon Gilmore finally looks like he's healthy, so I like his chances against Keenan Allen. Like he just did a good job on Hopkins. So it feels like the Patriots match up well against the Chargers all around. So I like the Patriots a lot.
Yeah, it just seems like the right side in this one. I think that they're rounding into form on defense at the right time. It's just a matter of whether or not the offense can do enough to make them competitive in the playoff race. So I'll be eagerly watching that. I don't think they make it this year, but every time I doubt the Patriots, I'm wrong. So we'll see.
Yeah, you can't count out Belichick. And I do like that Cam Newton was upset about the win, like how he performed in the win, and like he apologized to Josh McDaniels, like as he was being congratulated for the win. So I think that is a good sign. Like Newton knows he has to play better, and I think he can play better against this Charger team that's missing some pieces defensively. So
yeah, and I'll just say I think Newton has the right mentality. I kind of always think he has, but like especially we've seen it the last few years when he's been not the same player and recovering from injuries. Like he knows what it takes to be a successful quarterback and MVP in this league. So the fact that he's not happy with a win because he didn't perform well or isn't at least happy with himself, that, like you said, good sign.